Law of attraction became famous around 2006, 7, 8, when a documentary video came. Whether we call it a documentary video or we call it just a good video, and it came in 2006, 7, or maybe 8, by Rhonda Byrne. It was the book Secret. The book came, and then they made a video on it, and this video, this movie is available, and you can watch it, you can read the book. Many people have been struggling to find out what law of attraction is, but Rhonda Byrne is not the founder of law of attraction. She did not discover it. It was already there, and people have been already talking about it. It's just because of the book went viral, and the video, the movie, became famous as well. Although law of attraction has been discussed by many philosophers of past century, and if you have been studying success, if you study success, and you know big names like Napoleon Hill, you know Dale Carnegie, you know Bob Proctor, you know Brian Tracy, if you know Earl Nightingale, these are the people who have already discussed law of attraction way before than 2006. So law of attraction has been there. It's a law, it's a divine law, and this really exists. So we'll talk about this. So the definition of law of attraction, first of all, is whatever you think, whatever you think, and whatever you feel will become a reality. You are like a magnet. You are like a magnet. If you think a positive thought, if you think a positive thought with positive feeling, that thing will happen. Things will happen. But at the same time, it is very dangerous as well. It is very, very dangerous as well, because if you have negative thoughts and you have negative feeling, if you live in constant fear, do you live in constant fear? Do you have anxiety all the time? Do you have the negative thoughts, and are you afraid of so many things every day? I'm telling you, it will become a reality. If you're afraid of something, that, oh, I hope this doesn't happen, I hope this doesn't happen, it will become a reality, because we attract whatever is in our mind. We attract whatever we are. We attract whatever is happening in our mind, in our heart, in our emotions. So our mind should be positive all the time, our heart should be positive all the time, and we become what we think about. Now remember, we become what we think about all day long. It's not a joke, it is a reality. I am a live witness who has witnessed all of this. I did not know how to be successful. I started my career, I was struggling just like anyone else. But one day I heard this principle, that we become what we think about all day long. And this was actually by Earl Nightingale. uh, he was famous in 1950s, and he died in 1989. And but I have been following him, and I almost read everything about him. I have watched every single video or audio of Earl Nightingale. I purchased his audio programs. So I learned all of so many things from this great man who was born in last century. Now, what I learned was that we become what we think about all day long. When I heard about this philosophy, I thought that we become what we think about. That's it. Because he says we become what we think about. So I thought, yes, okay, we become what we think about. Okay, I have thought about it. Now what? But I did not know this, that the whole principle actually is, as it was mentioned by Ralph Waldo Emerson, that we become what we think about most of the time. We become what we think about all day long. So when you are thinking about your goal all day long, it will become a reality because you are attracting it. But make sure when you're thinking about it, your feeling is also positive. You are feeling good about it. When you are thinking about your goal, you should be feeling good as well. And by the way, when you think about your goal all day long, you eventually will start to feel good. You will start to feel better. That is the main thing. This is the main thing that I'm telling you, a greatest secret, that This is actually a problem as well, that whatever is in your mind and in your emotions will become a reality. So make sure you choose your thoughts and you choose your emotions very carefully. As Jim Rohn said, his line is very, very powerful. He says, stand guard at the door of your mind every day. Make sure no negative thought comes to your mind every day, because we get 60,000 thoughts each day. 60,000 thoughts each day. So we have to make sure that we don't get a negative thought. And it's so natural to get negative thought, because you can sometimes see a message, WhatsApp message, you can see a text message from somebody you don't like, you see WhatsApp messages in groups, and you see something, somebody said a negative thing, somebody said negative thing to you, somebody sent an emotional video, a negative video, something really terrible that made you depressed or upset. Now you're feeling bad. Now it's very difficult for you to think good. So this is what the reality is. Now, let me tell you guys. Today, as you already know who I am, right? Everyone knows who I am. We have this CIBNP. We have this research training, and we are one of the best training programs in the country. And my career wise, you know about my success story. You know about how I have achieved all of these things that I have today. Whether it's a TED talk, whether it's multiple times, twice being on TED stage, whether it's the Springer book, not an ordinary book, Springer book, whether it's my board certification, whether it's CIBNP, whether it's a success of CIBNP, whether it's my number of publications, whatever. I cannot even remember my achievements, but I'm not trying to impress you here. What I'm saying is that what I have right now, I already had it in my mind. I already planned all of this. I already planned this life 10 years or maybe more ago, and I did not have a single day in my life since then. Single day in my life when I have not thought about this life that I have. All day long, when I was walking, I was jogging, if I'm sitting in a car, if I'm sitting in a bus, if I'm sitting in a train, I'm sitting waiting at a barber shop, I am just thinking about my dream life. How will my dream life be? What will I have? What will be my achievements? How will the world know me? What will be my knowledge base? How much knowledge will I will have? How many publications I will have? Whatever. Today, whatever I have today, I had it in my mind, and I was thinking about it every day. That I will be this person every single day, because I got this secret, and this really, that's why they call the book as secret as well, the law of attraction. They call the book as secret because this is an open secret. It has been there, but unfortunately very few people know about it. That you attract whatever is happening in your mind and heart all day long. So if you are feeling bad and you have negative thoughts, I'm telling you, it will become a reality. How many times it happens with people that they're thinking they're traveling, they're driving a car, and they say, oh, what if I get hit by a car? And they eventually get hit by a car. Some people say, what if something wrong happens, and they hear a bad news. Why? They attracted it. This happens because of a law. There is a divine law in nature, and this is associated with so many different laws. This is associated with many different laws, and we will talk about all of those laws as well, because law of attraction is important, but it's not enough. There are so many things that combine together to form law of attraction. Number one is, we attract whatever we think and feel. That's number one. But does that mean that if I just keep thinking and I keep thinking positively about it, I will achieve it? No. Because law of attraction has certain rules. It has some sub laws. You cannot achieve anything without action. And as you see, the last five letters of the word attraction is action. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. If you keep thinking about, oh, I will become a published author, one day I will have a book, oh, one day I will have research papers, one day I will have this, one day I will have this kind of residency, one day I will be this kind of doctor, one day I'll be this kind of doctor, and everybody will praise me, and I will have this life, I will have a car, I will have a house, I will have this, I will have that. But if you keep thinking and keep thinking positively, and you sit and you don't do anything, do you think it will become a reality? It will never become a reality. Law of attraction will not work if you don't work. No idea will work if you don't work the idea. I don't know who said that, but this is so powerful. No idea will work if you don't work the idea. Your idea will work if you work the idea. So, by the way, let me tell you something really great. I learned this law of attraction, and I learned about the thought process, the law of thinking, that we become what we think about all day long. This is a sub law, right? This is a law. We become what we think about all day long. Now, I knew about it and I started thinking, and automatically I started to take actions. Automatically, you are giving message to your subconscious mind to take action. If you are continuously thinking about your goal and you have positive feelings about it, you will be forced to take action automatically. You will be forced to take action automatically. So remember, the whole world, this world is designed on the basis of one big law. Everyone, please write it down. This big law is the law of cause and effect. Law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect says that everything has a cause, every effect has a cause. As the third law of motion, Newton's third law of motion, what did he say? He said in the third law, to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. To every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. That means every action has a reaction. So causes are bound to become an effect. Everything has a cause. If I'm sitting here, there's a cause. I came here, right? If you see tree growing outside, there was a cause. Somebody sowed a seed. It became a tree. I hope I'm able to explain this to you. If there is a cell phone here, somebody created this. There's a cause. If something is written here, that means there is a cause. If somebody is infected by COVID-19, that means there is a cause. The cause was the virus. Nothing can happen without a cause. If somebody has passed the exam, the cause was the hard work. If somebody has failed, there's a cause that this person did not put enough effort. If somebody becomes a published author, there is a law, cause and effect. The cause was he learned to write and he took action. And it became a reality. Nothing can happen without it. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That means the more action you take, the more reaction you get. That means the more effort you put in, the more results you get. People say, just, do average kind of work, everything is in the hands of God, you pray. No, guys, it doesn't work like this. There's a law of cause and effect. And this is a third law of motion. That means that if you put more energy, if you work harder than others, you will get more results than others. Are you working harder than others? Are you putting enough energy? Are you continuously thinking about goal all day long, your goal, your target? And are you putting enough effort every day? More than enough. If you are, you will achieve more than others. If you do twice as much, you will receive twice as much. If you do 3 times, you will receive 3 times. If one person is giving effort of 1 paper and he's writing 1 paper, but you are giving effort of 3 papers, you will finish 3 papers. Common sense. If I have a cup of tea and I pour 1 teaspoon of sugar, and I have another tea, and somebody has another cup of tea, but he pours 2 teaspoons of sugar, which one will be sweeter? Which one will be sweeter? The one with 2 spoons. Why? To every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. The more action, the more reaction. Simple phenomena. It's not a rocket science. And for spiritual people, for religious people, it has been mentioned by many other religions. It actually, there is a verse in the Quran, and that verse is in chapter 54, verse 2. Every action has a reaction.